Okay, welcome to this fourth video in Master Computer Science's normalization series. Today we're looking at the third normal form, or 3NF, often written down. So, there are two criteria for the third normal form. It has to be in second normal form, and if you remember it has to be in second normal form, it first has to be in first normal form, so they build on each other. You can't go straight to third normal form, you have to start on first, then do second, then do third. And the key thing with third normal form is there must be no transitive dependencies. Well, what's that? Let's find out. Okay, so if we look at this, we've got an employee table. You've got employee ID. Imagine in here you've got, name and all their details and so on. Then you've got postcode, and then you've got city. Okay, so if you look at city, that isn't really dependent on your employee ID. The city is dependent on the postcode. So you can derive the city from the postcode. It's not derived really from the employee ID. So that's a transitive dependency. The postcode is dependent on the employee ID, and then the city is dependent on the postcode. This is the transitive bit. Okay, so this is fairly easy to fix. Sure, you can imagine what we're going to do, having watched other situations like this. We would do another table that had postcode, and postcodes are unique to each road, to each road. So you could easily have postcode as your primary key. So if it meets this criteria, this is going to be the city. Okay, so we go postcode, city. We put in the postcodes that our employees have given us. Like so. That's a bit scruffy, but you get the idea. Okay, we remove city from there. Okay, postcode now becomes primary key here, foreign key here, and just as we've spoken about before, you then build a relationship between postcode and postcode, which we're going to do in the next videos, and those you can then pull the cities out whenever you want them. And the city is entirely dependent on the primary key. The postcode here is entirely dependent on the employee ID, and hooray, we've met third normal form. Okay.